Hey guys, this is Candle, and welcome back to Chrono Trigger. I know it's been a little while. I've been busy over the last couple weeks. Actually, most notably with Final Fantasy VII Remake. I just finished that the other day, and I really enjoyed it. So anyways, back with Chrono Trigger. We are on the quest to use the titular Chrono Trigger and bring Chrono back to life. And unfortunately, Death Peak, where we got to do this, has wind issues. So you pretty much just gotta run, and you gotta hide behind stuff in order to survive the wind here. Walk when the wind dies down, and hide behind trees when it picks up strength. So that gives us little clues of what to do here. So we got trees to deal with. And we do have to deal with wind somewhat in here. And you can see, you know, even running, we're not moving as quick as I would like. There, even hiding behind the tree, we still don't move as well. Alright. This one we don't have to worry so much about. But we do have these guys. Alright, let's see. We got all three. Yeah, Lightning 2, Ice 2, Fire 2. No Water 2 from him for some reason. We have Blood Yolk as well, which takes almost 200 health from us every turn, it looks like. So yeah, I really did enjoy the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I am down for the next one. Although I don't really expect to see it until late 2022 at the earliest. Maybe if we're lucky, maybe. But I'm expecting it more like 2023 before, you know, before it actually comes out on the PS5 or whatever. But yes, we're back with Chrono Trigger. All right. Kind of miss playing this a little bit. I actually almost forgot where we were. Let's go ahead and use up some of our items here to heal back up. Alright, so yes, we are trying to bring Crono back, and then it's just a whole bunch of side quests until we're ready for the end. And we will be going for the expanded ending as well. That ties better into Chrono Cross. I don't know exactly when I'm going to play Chrono Cross, though, because I'm thinking after I finish Chrono Trigger, I'll go on and do a different non-RPG game for a little while. While I continue on with the Final Fantasy series. And then eventually we'll come back and do something else. Because having so many RPGs going on at the same time, so many big games at the same time, it can be a bit draining. You know, that's another reason why I haven't recorded as much recently as I probably could have. Can I not go through there? Or is it through the side here? Yes, it is. Okay. There we go. And we got another monster over here as well. We have... I don't know what that is. Macabre. I'm glad we can at least take out these blood yolks pretty quickly, though. Although I really should heal Marl. Let's do a cure. There we go. I should heal Luca soon too. Bum bum ba da ba bum 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 ba da do do do. You know, something that's kind of really bothering me is I still haven't been able to finish Doom Eternal because I've been I'm still having computer issues with like high performance games and so on that want to basically crash my system, and I need to replace my graphics card. But the problem is there's like huge wait times everywhere, and it's understandable because of the pandemic and everything. But you know, ordering online, I usually do Amazon because of the free 2-day shipping with Amazon Prime, and it's not so much the free shipping that's the draw for me, it's the 2-day bit, because you know, my day job is in a grocery store, which means my schedule changes every week, which means the only times I know when I'm going to be home is within the next couple days or so, usually. Like, I don't know my schedule more than a few days before the week starts. Like, I find out Friday or Saturday, and then it starts going into effect on Sunday. And when I'm getting something expensive, like, say, a graphics card, I kind of want to make sure I'm going to be home for it to arrive, especially since I live in an apartment building where the post office, the UPS, and so on do not have a key to the building. So if nobody opens the door for them, and I'm not there to actually accept the package, then I'm kind of fucked. So it kind of sucks in that respect. And, you know, Best Buy, they're doing curbside pickup, you know, order online and you can pick up at the store from the curb, which is how I got the standard edition of Final Fantasy VII Remake when that came out. But the problem is, they're like out of stock on these graphics cards. Like even the third-party ones for the same chipset. I want to get the GeForce RTX 2070 Super. Even like MSI, Gigabyte, PNY, they're out of stock for weeks. You know, they're saying like, order now and we'll have it ready for in-store pickup in a week or two. And I'm like, that's not good. And then the one I really want is they also offer the one direct from NVIDIA with the reference design, which I really, really do like the reference design for the cooler. Ooh, now we have to fight Lavos Spawn. This is the first one we fight. Yeah, you do not want to attack the shell, you want to attack the head. Well, that sucks. I wasn't expecting this fight right off the bat. Athenian water, there we go. So yeah, they do offer the reference design, but the problem is that that reference design is out of stock online, and the only store that has it for in-store pickup, you know, curbside pickup, is more than 250 miles away. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not driving more than 4 hours to pick up a single graphics card, especially with everything going on right now. I'm not even sure if they would really let me do that. Wasn't... Oh, or it was supposed to be everybody. Damn it. Well, she's down anyways. Alright, let's use a Lapis. That helps a little bit. That opening move, like, really straight off killed me. I did save, right? I don't remember. But we're, like, fucked. I was not expecting this fight. I knew it was coming, I just wasn't expecting it this soon. Expecting to just run into it. I thought I could get in around it, and I'm fucked. Oh god, where was my last save? Well, we can just do the resume. That puts me right back here. So let's go ahead, heal up first. That might be a good idea. Alright, much better. Since we have to deal with this. Alright, so yes, we are fighting Lavos Spawn. Let's actually just start off with a Lapis to fix the things that just happened. And your best bet against this is you do not want to attack the shell, you want to attack the head. I think the shell will counterattack, or at least it's like heavily resistant. So yeah, attack the head for sure. Use like your strongest, use your strongest single attacks against it. Which, unfortunately, for Magus, is literally just his physical attack. Because his only magic attacks right now are the thingamabobs. And then Marl, put her on cure duty. Yeah, his only magic attacks right now are the tier 2 magic attacks, which are all enemies. There we go. So yeah, I'm still waiting on that. Plus, I'm waiting for the capture card I want to come back in stock. Through Amazon or whatever. Which is going to be, like... The graphics card's like $500. The capture card's like another $200. And I'm still waiting for an analog Super NT as well. I'm waiting for those to come back in stock. Because I'd really rather play direct from cartridges when I move on to Final Fantasy IV and so on. Because I am planning to do the original Super Nintendo versions of like that era of Final Fantasy. You know, 4, 5, 6, and Mystic Quest. Alright, Lavos Breath, sleep on Marl. And it hurt her. Thankfully, it didn't actually put her to sleep. And there we go. Alright, perfect. So yeah, you destroy the head and the shell goes along with it. There you go. 747 experience, 120 tick points, and so on. We learned Ice 2, which means we got Antipody Bomb 2, finally. And next up is Cure 2, which restores a large amount of HP to a single ally. Alright, and she's working on Flare, which she's almost got. We'll probably switch her out for somebody else soon enough when she's got Flare, because that's her top tier for Luca. Gigaton Arm. That is for Robo. That's better than the Kaiser Arm. There we go. So yeah, we are going to encounter several Lavos spawn around here as well. They're not as powerful as Lavos itself, but you know, they're basically the babies. Brave Sword. That is for Frog, I think. Is that better than the Rune Blade? Yes, although it's the lower magic. But I think we'll do that as well till we can get the Masamune properly powered up. Alright, we got these things again. Just do physical attacks. Alright, let's do a Cure on Luca. She needs it the most right now. And Megaton Bomb? Yeah, they're close enough. We'll do that. That should hopefully wipe them out. We'll see what happens. So yeah, now we're on the opposite side of that cave we were in earlier. You can see that open chest to the left there. That's where the Gigaton Arm was. Wow, that was like super powerful. Okay. That works. Alright, got Flare. And Antipody Bomb 3. Actually, I want to try those out before we get rid of Luca. Can I not go this way? Oh, here we go. So that opens up a passageway there. So we can get to that center. Alright. I want to show off Antipody Bomb 2 and 3 before we disappear here. Let's do Antipody Bomb 2. Antipody Bomb 3 requires Ice 2 and Flare. But Antipody Bomb 2 is just Ice 2 and Fire 2. So yeah, super powerful. Unfortunately, only got 2 of them. There's a limited range for that. And then this will be like, this is all enemies now. Kind of overkill, but it'll work. There you go. That's like the ultimate dual tech. 2295, damn. Almost 2300 damage on that. Alright, and let's get back to that save point and heal up. And, damn it, I was gonna say switch Luca out. Okay, this kind of sucks because Magus is like almost dead. And so are like a whole bunch of people. Okay, let's just show off Flare as well. Attack all enemies with an intense fire. That should take them all out, hopefully. Oh yeah, and I finally got my retro setup finally all put together. It could still use some improvement. Like I have it on one of those wireframe metal stands right now, but I've got an NES, a Super Nintendo, a Genesis, an N64, a Dreamcast, PS2, GameCube, and original Xbox all hooked up, and then I also have on display a second PS2 because I have the fat one and the slim one. Both PS1s and a Wii, just on display, not hooked up or anything, just on display. Because, like, the Wii, I already have my Wii U hooked up on my main setup, and I have PS1, PS2, you know, I only need one PS2 hooked up for, like, all 4 of those. But beyond that, like I said, I kind of want another display for them, like another stand. I was wanting to use, like, those cube things, cube organizers. I think that would be like perfect, but the problem is, you know, there's no IKEA around me anywhere, and the ones at Walmart, their interiors measure like 11 point some, like less than a foot. Each cube is less than a foot across, which would be fine for everything except for the original Xbox, and I think the PS2 and maybe the NES. Those are all like really super wide. Like the original Xbox, you need like at least 13 inches, and even that's pushing it a little bit. Let's go ahead and use up a shelter real quick to get everybody back to max. And then the other thing is the TV I have for it right now. It's a CRT TV. I think it's a 27-inch, and it is it's an Admiral, but it's got the coaxial and composite. You know, the yellow RCA jack on the back, and then it has extra composite on the front. And I've got everything wired into an 8-port switch. It all fits perfectly right now. That then it gets wired into the TV. But I have no room for expansion if I ever get like a Sega Saturn or a Sega CD, or I do have room for the 32X. I think I might have room for the Sega CD, depending on like whether I get the Model 1 or the Model 2. But I don't have room for the Saturn. I don't have room for the Sega Master System, which I do eventually want to get both of those. So I have the full run for Sega systems. And then I'd like to get an Atari at some point, either a 2600 or a 5200. I don't really need a 7800, but whatever. I do want to get an Atari at some point as well. And again, like I said, the TV, it's not a bad TV, but it's not like the best CRT TV either. Like, the color's decent. It's a little bit washed out sometimes. Like, the blacks aren't as black as I would like without like setting the brightness way too low that you can't see anything. Let's go ahead and save here instead. There we go. As we continue onward. And then I noticed like the overscan is a bit weird on this as well, because it kind of it's weird. Normally the overscan on a CRT like cuts out a little bit from around the entire image. Here it seems like it cuts out more from the bottom and right. Like that bottom right corner, I lose more of the image there than I would really like. Ooh, Hadean Sickle. That is for Magus. That's better than the Moonfall Scythe. So I need to look into getting a new CRT TV. The problem is those are like hard to find. Usually the only place you can really find them anymore is like online on eBay, and like almost nobody ships them correctly, and you don't know like what kind of quality it's going to be in when that arrives. Alright, so we got this guy again, just pretty much the same as last. I probably should have started off with the Lapis, but oh well. Oh, and I forgot to switch out Luca, damn it. Ugh. Oh well. Too late now. Let's do a Lapis. Yeah, if we lose on this one, we'll switch Luca out. Completely forgot about her. See, I would like to get like a Sony Trinitron or something like that. I don't necessarily need it as big as I do have it. I could probably go smaller and be fine. You know, down to like even just a 20-inch. I'd actually probably be fine with a 13 or a 15-inch instead, because it is CRT, which means it's standard definition. You know, it's not like an HD CRT. It's standard definition. You know, at best, I would like to get like an S-Video jack on there as well. At some point. But I also want to look into, you know, taking these old systems and getting them outputting in HD somehow through upscaling or mods or so on. So yeah, once again, things not going so well here. But, yeah, let's go ahead and just try to bring them back. Well, I think we're fucked. Yep, alright. Second time that boss has given me a bit of trouble. Well, it's a mini boss, I would say. Alright, let's go back here. Let's switch Luca out. She's all topped up. I don't really care about her anymore. I do want to keep Marl and Magus. But I think we'll go ahead and switch out for Frog. I could probably use another healer. Let's do Robo instead. There we go. And Robo, his techs, he's working on Rapid Fire Fist. So there we go. Yeah, Frog's working on Cure 2. 100 for that. But yeah, she's all topped off. And then Ayla's still working on stuff as well. Tailspin. But yeah, Robo and definitely Magus. Okay. So let's try this again this time, shall we? Hopefully things will go off a little bit better. We can just bypass that guy this time. And again, we do have to fight this. We have to fight like another 1 or 2 on top of this as well. Yeah, let's just start off with a Lapis to fix things up here. Ooh, Robo didn't start off at full health. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. Alright, Ice. Let's do a... We'll do a Heal Beam. There we go. He'll be my major healer in this fight. There we go. Yeah, the reason why I put my CRT, my retro setup back together is because I had been running some of my old retro systems off of my, 4K HD TV. And, GameCube in particular, I tried playing a few games on that. And they just looked like absolute shit using the included 3.5mm breakaway to component or composite cable. So, not so good. And unfortunately, like, I can't hook up my Wii to the 4K TV via component because my TV doesn't support that, unfortunately. Otherwise, I could have gotten, 480p, a good 480p signal from GameCube games that way. But, yeah, not happening. What was I doing? Let's do a Lapis. Heal everybody up a bit. Alright, attack. We'll do a physical attack just to see how Marl does. And a heal beam. Yeah, 308. 176. It's still better to use ice there. There we go, a little bit of a heal beam going on. That helps out a bit. Poor Robo. He needs to heal up. Alright, let's go ahead and do a cure on Robo instead and have Robo do a Robo Tackle. There we go, now Robo's back at full. Perfect, 689, not bad. Unfortunately, he is now confused. Let's do the ice and attack. Oh, Lavo Spawn Needles. That's that big attack again. Wait, what? 2 of them? Oh, that's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. Okay, that completely fucked me up. Oh, God. I don't want to use one of my only elixirs. Let's do a high potion. That was not supposed to work like that. Yeah, you better not put me to sleep. Oh, thank God. Okay. Athenian water. No, you had to be fucking confused. Oh, God. We were doing so good. And now we're fucked. Yep, there it goes. We were doing so good. We're gonna have to try this again. God damn. Well, thank God for the, the resume function on the PC version here. Alright, let's start off with that Lapis. God damn. Okay, let's give me that ice. Actually, you know what? Haste might be good. That lets us get in here a little bit quicker. Get our attacks off quicker. I always use haste on the person who casts haste first, because then that lets them cast the next one quicker. Alright, attack. Let's do a haste on Robo, since he's my major healer. Alright. Now let's do that Robo Tackle. Let's do haste again on Magus. And physical attack. Perfect. Alright, if we can use Robo to hit instead of cure, that would be great. Lavos Breath Sleep, that's fine. Everything's good. Alright, ooh, that's not good. But we're going to go ahead and... let's do a cure on... ooh, no, we'll just do an ice. And a Robo Tackle. There we go. I am taking a little bit of a risk here because Robo's not at full health. But I think we'll be fine. It's that extra oomph that I want. Alright, now we want to heal up. Let's do a heal beam. And... let's go ahead and use a Lapis as well. That should get everybody pretty close to full. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let's do another heal beam just to be on the safe side. Do an ice and a physical attack. Good, 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 good. Come on, take him down, take him down. I keep hoping he'll die soon enough, but it hasn't happened yet. Alright, let's do that Robo Tackle again. So yeah, I really, really want the Analog Super NT so I can play directly from the cartridges for those Super Nintendo games, rather than having to resort to PC emulation. Alright, got Aura Bomb and Ice Tackle. Some new dual text. So that was Dark Bomb. So yeah, Aura... No, that's Aura Beam, not Aura Bomb. Got Dark Bomb. That's what it was. So yeah, Aura Beam. So that is kind of like Aura Whirl. It's Aura and Cure Beam together. We've got Ice Tackle, so that's Ice and Robo Tackle together. Alright, he's still working on that Rapid Fire Fist, but we just got Dark Bomb here. And which is his first unique attack. And the next up is Barrier, which is kind of like Protect, except for, you know, magic. So it's the equivalent of Shell. That's 200 away. Okay. Oh, we got another one of these dolls. The footing here is icy and slick. Be careful. Fall and you'll have to start over. So yeah, we'll end up right back down at the bottom again if we fall there. But thankfully we did not. Now these things, if you hit them, you gotta fight them. But you don't actually have to fight them. Got the Yaksha Blade. I think that's for Crono. Because the only person who could use it... Yeah, since it's a blade. Yeah, so that's actually for Crono. Oh, there we go. We got a fight going on here. Alright. So yeah, pretty much everybody gets a full side quest. Even though, you know, I almost consider this one to be Marl's. She has another one later on that's more tied directly to her. And so this is really more... This is Chrono's side quest, is to bring him back. But pretty much everybody has a specific side quest tied to them, you know, like, to their character and so on. Alright, so now we got the third one here. Push the shell, climb the shell. So that gives us our final clue to get to the top here. And is that the way I want to go? No, I don't think it is. Can I go this way? No, okay. So yeah, this is in fact the way I want to go. We can go down here, where there's a save point and a chest. If I can grab the chest, thank you. Dark Helm. Alright, that is... Well, that's ideally for Magus. The Doom Helm, we now have the Dark Helm. Have shadow damage. Alright, let's go ahead and save. And it might be a good idea to heal up as well. Make sure everybody's at full, because I think we have one more lava spawn. I think this might be the last one we have to fight. But yeah, we do have one to fight here. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off. Since he uses that same opening move, we'll start off with a Lapis to fix things up a little bit better. And we'll do the Heal Beam, and Ice, and Physical Attack, and then we'll see if we can't do the Ice Tackle this next round as well. Show that off. Alright, 338. 644, nice. Alright, 126, that's not too bad. Alright, let's go ahead and use that Ice Tackle now. See how much damage that causes. Except we can't, because Robo's fucking asleep. How a robot falls asleep, I have no idea, but it happened. Alright, let's go ahead and attack. Oh, is that the... Yep. Fuck. Alright, well, instead we'll do the Aura Beam. And I may need to use a Lapis. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a Lapis and get everybody back up to full. Alright. Now let's use that Ice Tackle, finally. See how much damage we can do with that. Hopefully at least 1,000. 1534, so that's better than doing those two attacks on their own. So then, Magus, you are going to be healing people in that case. There we go. Alright, not bad. 1550, and it's gone. Now notice, the shell's actually still sticking around this time. And remember what that doll was saying. Push the shell, climb the shell. So what you actually have to do is push this thing over. And now, we should be able to climb it. And continue upward. Oh, there's an item over here. We got the memory cap, which is another helmet. Prevents lock, which is very, very useful. If only we had that when we were on the Mountain of Woe. Alright, so we've made it to the top of Death Peak. This is it. The summit of Death Peak. You who fear the night and stand against the darkness, please give us your strength. Chrono. The pendant's reacting. Yeah, it would have been nice to have Luca for this, since she's his best friend, but it's alright. It's not as important to me as Marl being here. You know, since she is the love interest, after all. It shattered. But we've come so far. Please, do not despair. We place too much hope in bringing Crono back. Please, answer me. Don't leave me. Crono! So yeah, it was supposed to happen like this. You know, it's supposed to give you that last bit of crushed hope and so on. But with the dawning of an eclipse, we're back at that moment. Crono! It appears that time has been suspended. A time freeze. I never dreamt it possible. So yeah, you can't really interact with anybody. But Magus makes a comment about Shala. Or rather, he's just like, ugh. Because it's like, he wants to rescue Shala, but it was all for naught. We changed nothing. So I think if you brought Luca and Frog, you know, bring whoever you had fought with, they might have comments as well. But as it is, all we can do, we just need to exchange the Doppeldoll for Crono. Yeah, all we can do is save the one person we're here to save. Crono? It's Crono! Crono, you're alive! What a relief. Sir Crono, thank goodness you are all right. Save the tearful reunions for later. If we've done all we must, let us be on our way. So yeah, Magus really wants to rescue Shala, but can't right now. Alright. So now we have Crono back. Crono! Oh, Crono, you're back! Oh, Sir Crono, it is a relief to have you with us again. Yeah, he wakes up. He really is alive. We were all waiting for you to come back. This is what cements it as, you know, this is her love interest. You can't... Don't ever leave us like that again. Although if you have Luca in here instead of Marl, like if you have Luca and not Marl, I think she does pretty much the same thing. I'm not entirely sure. It's like Luca's just his best friend, not a love interest. A lot of things happened, Crono, while you were away. First we, and then, and after that but... Crono, are you even listening? There's so much I still have to tell you. So yeah, it does kind of remove a little bit of the impact of Crono's sacrifice, you know, having him back. Especially since that's like one of the few bits of characterization he actually gets, since he's a silent protagonist. But even still. So, all went well. No, don't thank me. I merely placed a piece upon the board. It was not my hand that moved it. If you would thank someone, thank the ones who cared enough to see their friend return to them. By the way, the Wings of Time have come looking for you. They seem to have a heart and mind all their own. You wish to fight Lavos, correct? Many paths lie before you. You might choose to leap into that bucket, or fly the Wings of Time to the day of Lavos. Or there is the Black Omen, which now straddles time, seeking to summon Lavos yet again. Such folly, lusting so greedily after power that the power wields you. It is up to you to decide when and where you will face Lavos. However, do not think that you stand alone. I have had glimpses, albeit vague, of events, people, and places that will empower you. A forest brought back to life by the sheer determination of a woman in the Middle Ages. The fortress of one of Magus's 3 former generals in the Middle Ages. A task to be done in the future in the birthplace of machines. A prehistoric stone that will shine with the light of all the ages of the world. The restless spirit of a proud knight slain by Magus in the Middle Ages and lingering even in the present. An object of legend in the Middle Ages that sparkles like a rainbow. Speak to your companions. Some among you may well know the figures behind the events which I have seen. Borrow the might of all these lives throughout the ages. Let their strength become your own, for only then can you hope to defeat the enemy you face.